This is a demonstration of exercise S69 determining the effect of an inventory error. New York Pool Supply's merchandise inventory data for the year ended December 31st, 2025 follows, and the problem gives us the calculation of gross profit starting with net sales revenue, then the computation of cost of goods sold, which is beginning merchandise inventory, plus the net cost of purchases to arrive at total cost of goods available for sale, and then we subtract our ending merchandise inventory to determine cost of goods sold. We subtract cost of goods sold from net sales revenue to determine gross profit. The problem tells us in the requirements in 1 to assume that the ending merchandise inventory was accidentally overstated by $1,800, and it asks us what are the correct amounts for cost of goods sold and gross profit. So the problem is telling us that this amount, $4,700, was in error, and it's asking us to calculate the correct amount for cost of goods sold and gross profit. So I have copied the exact same information from the that was given to us, and now we're going to put in the correct amount of ending inventory, which would be $2,900. And we see when we correct this amount that the cost of goods sold has now gone up by $1,800, and the gross profit has gone down by $1,800. So we can say that when our ending merchandise inventory was overstated, that cost of goods sold would be understated by $1,800 and gross profit would be overstated by $1,800. The second requirement states how would the inventory error affect New York Pool Supply's cost of goods sold and gross profit for the year ended December 31st, 2026 if the error is not corrected in 2025. So now we're going to look at the next year's calculation of cost of goods sold and gross profit. Now we know that ending merchandise inventory on December 31st, 2025 is the same merchandise inventory on January 1st, 2026. Thus, if ending merchandise inventory on December 31st, 2025 is overstated by $1,800, then we know that the beginning merchandise inventory for the next year on January 1st, 2026 is also overstated by $1,800. So the effects for the next year are going to be the opposite of what they were for the previous year, because if beginning inventory is overstated by $1,800, then we're going to see that cost of goods sold is overstated by the same amount and gross profit is understated. So these are the calculations with 4,700, the amount in error. So now let's put in the correct amount, $2,900, which is the 4,700 minus the 1,800, and we can see that it is true that cost of goods sold would have been overstated by $1,800 because the new cost of goods sold is $1,800 less, $31,800, and we can see that gross profit was understated by $1,800 because the previous cost gross profit was $24,400 and the correct amount is $26,200. So we know by this that if an inventory error is not found in the first year, then it has the opposite effect in the second year, so that over the course of the 2 years the amounts will actually reverse and correct themselves. And that is the conclusion of the demonstration for exercise 6-9.